welcome home. And now it's time for dinner. It's time to cook some food and have some fun and hang out. So this should be a good and fun, easy recipe for everybody. It's something that we used to make. It's not the exact recipe that we used to make in school, but we used to have this Dorito casserole. I made this recipe for more of a home situation. Yeah, so we're gonna make Dorito casserole, and then we eat it with rice. So that's what we're gonna make, and we're gonna get this in the oven, and then we're gonna make a treat too. And we're gonna get started, so yeah. Anyway, so first of all, because I was super busy today and I was in St. George for most of the day, I took the liberty and just bought a rotisserie chicken at the store, which is super, fine. Anytime you don't have time to cook some chicken, or if you have leftover chicken, this would be a great recipe for leftover chicken. But I just went ahead and grabbed one at the store because I didn't have time to cook it. So that's a good option. So you're gonna need about 3 cups of shredded chicken. That's what I got in here. I just shredded it up. It's ready to go. It's all seasoned up. It's good chicken. Rotisserie chickens are good chicken. So to this, you're gonna add a cup of cheese. So we got a cup of, I like Colby Jack, just like I tell you. I always use Colby Jack, but the recipe said Mexican blend, but I always use Colby Jack. And you're just gonna stir that in. So that's the first thing that you're gonna put in with your chicken. Just wanna make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, and then you need a 1/2 cup of milk, okay? So 1/2 cup of milk going in there. Pretty simple. This is just like dump a bunch of stuff in, and this is like my taco soup. It's really easy. Just go grab all the things and put it in there. Okay, and then we got a can of cream of chicken soup, okay? So, okay, can of cream of chicken soup going in. And then you're gonna need a can of the Rotel tomatoes and peppers, okay? No, I got it. So I'm just gonna open her up. So, can of those going in. So then we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of sour cream, okay? And then the last thing that we're gonna put in here, so I got we're gonna do a 1/2 package of the taco seasoning, okay? That's going in here too. So just make a good guess on that, and then you're just gonna stir it up. And this is the filling for your casserole. So it's super simple, super easy on a night where you don't have lots of time for dinner. Do this in the morning, have it all ready to put together, whatever. This is super simple and yummy. So, okay, all right, next thing you're gonna do is take a bag of your favorite Doritos. So I had this purple one already, so we're just gonna go ahead and do purple tonight with our Dorito chicken. So what you're gonna wanna do is, while they're in the bag, you're just gonna want to smash them up. And you may have to put a little bit of a hole because it has a little bit of air. But just take your hands and just push them up. So I just buttered a dish, a 9x13 casserole dish. So get a 9x13 baking dish. Okay, get it buttered up, but just so that, it doesn't stick and it's not a mess to clean up. So we're gonna put 1/2 of this bag of Doritos on the bottom, okay? Just gonna put your crunched up Doritos right on the bottom of your pan, okay? Just like that. And then you're gonna put 1/2 of your mixture on top of the Doritos. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of spread it out a little. So anyway, so you're just gonna spread your first layer of chicken on top of the chips, just like that, okay? And then you're just gonna take the rest of the chips and do it again. And I'll just kind of, and you need the whole bag of chips, okay? This is 9 1/4 ounce bag. It's just like a normal bag of Doritos, but I'll write it in the recipe. And you can use the ranch, you can use the cheese, you can use these little spicier ones, whatever kind of Doritos you want to use, you can have. Okay, so now I'm just spreading the rest of the other half of chicken on top of the other chips, okay? So you got chips, chicken, okay? And then the last thing that you're gonna do, so I'm gonna take the rest of the cheese. It says a cup, but I think this is a little more than a cup, but you know, cheese is good. So you're just gonna take the rest of the cheese that you have. So a cup went in with the chicken mix and then a cup on top, but I'm just gonna use it all. So here is our casserole, you guys, ready for the oven. We're gonna pop it in, we're gonna cook it while we're making the treat, and hopefully we can see how this turns out. But it's just like a layered dish in there, and it'll feed a bunch, it'll feed a crowd. So we're gonna make a quick, yummy treat. It's just like a play on, you know, Muddy Buddies. So we're gonna make some pumpkin pie Muddy Buddies, basically, or Chex Mix. That's what we got going on here. So you're gonna need to get a cookie sheet, all right? I line mine with a little parchment paper like this. Just makes it easier cleanup for you. What I'm doing right now is I'm measuring out 8 cups of rice Chex onto this pan. And I think I lost count. So we'll just, I think that was 5, so this is 7. So you guys, and that's 8. That's what we're gonna say. It'll be okay. If it's a little extra chocolatey, it won't matter. So you can use corn or rice Chex. So I got the 8 cups of rice Chex on my cookie sheet. So you need 1 bag of white chocolate chips, okay? And we're gonna melt these in the microwave, and we're gonna do them at like, oh, I don't know, about 15-second increments, because you don't wanna do it too long, because if you cook the chocolate too long and you get it too hot, it's just gonna seize up and it won't be any good. So, okay, so just do for 30 seconds, honey. Okay. But at 15, let's check it. And then you're just gonna stir it with your spoon until it's all melted, okay? And then the next thing that we're gonna add to our white chocolate is some pumpkin pumpkin puree. So, that's a word. Hooray! Pumpkin hooray! That's how I said it. So, okay. So we got, and remember to save your other bit of pumpkin, because you can make more of this, or no, I think you can go for a few more seconds. So yeah, so you're gonna need 1/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree. That's a hard word for me to say. Not sure why.
It's on the bottom is a little melty, but
yeah.
not much.
Yeah, so we do need a little bit more, so go 15 more seconds, because when it happens, all right?
That's 31 seconds altogether right there.
Okay, we gotta have a little bit more. And white chocolate is like more sensitive than chocolate. Chocolate, you know, dark brown, dark anything chocolate will melt a little bit easier and not be so hard.
Okay.
So we got 1/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree right here. And once the chocolate's melted, we're just going to incorporate that together. All right? So, yeah, I'm just gonna stir it because he's got this bowl plenty warm and I don't want this to ruin. So this may take a second. Okay, I'm gonna give this a couple more seconds, you guys. Okay, this is perfect. I think this is gonna be great. Okay, so I got this all, it's not quite melted, but if you just keep stirring, those little bits of chocolate will melt. So don't ever, be really careful with your chocolate. Because chocolate chips, there's some kind of chocolate that you can't ruin. It's like made for the microwave. And so now we're putting 1/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree in the white chocolate. All right, so just like that. And you know, there's enough sugar in this chocolate that, you know, it's not gonna taste just like pumpkin puree. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna pour this all along this chocolate, okay? All right. And then we're gonna toss all this rice Chex cereal in this chocolate. So I'm gonna have to get a little bit messy. If you don't want to do it this way, you don't have to. Sometimes just using your fingers is the best way, because you just want to get all of this cereal covered in the chocolate. This is just fun for fall. Okay, so now I've got all the chocolate distributed all over these Chex Mix. And I gotta wash my hands, but we gotta work really fast. So what we're gonna do is put 2 cups of powdered sugar in a bowl and then mix some pumpkin spice with it, okay? Yeah, any bowl will do down there, honey. Yep, perfect. So we got 1 cup. You guys, I'm a mess today. And 2 cups, all right? And then you just need 3 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, okay? So I'm just getting this open because I used up my other one, so I had to get a brand new one today. So we're gonna go 3 teaspoons pumpkin pie spice going in the powdered sugar, just like, you know, you do Muddy Buddies with powdered sugar. So, okay, as soon as I get this stirred up and we get it on, and I'm, okay, we're just gonna toss this on here, and then we're just gonna use our hands again and just coat it in powdered sugar and just kind of break it up so it's in little pieces. Okay, look how beautiful they look.
They are delicious.
Todd says they taste delicious.
My gosh, I could not stop.
Anyway, yeah,
Really, really good.
it does taste like a yummy, yummy pumpkin pie.
Yes, it
So,
does.
You're gonna want to let them.
It's almost like the whipped cream.
Yeah. You're gonna want to let them sit on this sheet for a little bit to kind of.
Even right all the time.
Yeah, to let them harden up a little bit. Okay, hang
But
on.
they're delicious just like that.
Yeah, they are. They're so good, so crunchy.
Oh my gosh. These are good.
Just a fun treat. And then something that I like to do that just makes them extra fun. Haley already opened this package up, but I'm not going to do it yet. I just go get some of the fall colored M&Ms. These are actually like Rice Krispie ones. So anyway, and then when this is all dried off, and maybe I'll just do it so you guys can see it. But you just mix the M&Ms in with the Chex. Your pumpkin pie Muddy Buddies.
How festive is that?
And ta-da! Wait for it to dry.
You can leave the M&Ms out.
Yeah, if you want to, but it's super.
You
Look
get
how
it.
cute it is. It looks so cute. So anyway, so this is just a little pumpkin pie Muddy Buddy. So hopefully we've talked enough that our casserole is done.
I'll check.
I'm hoping. You just want to get it, you know, bubbly
Try not to drop
and
this.
heated through. Yeah, he'll try not to. Oh, I think the cheese is all melted, beautiful. I think it's done. Does it look like it's bubbling in there? If not, we can put it back in.
Yeah,
I
it's
just.
bubbling.
Oh, perfect.
We have
Okay. So we're gonna plate some up for you guys so you can see what it looks like. Todd's gonna get it out of the oven.
I'm coming.
Yes. All right. Okay, let me grab this so you don't burn my counter up. Oh, I can hear it bubbling. So there you go. So put it on, don't put it in the middle because I'm gonna have you put rice. So put it down here on the end and then you can put the rice right here.
Okay.
And then the counters won't get burned up. So I just made some.
Marble countertop.
I know, but still, you guys, I just think it's gonna ruin. So tonight for ease, Renee made minute rice, and I just put a little bit of chicken bouillon in there with a little bit of butter, and just let it cook up. So I need 2 spoons, honey, and a fork, and we'll just plate some up and show you what it looks like. All right. So fluff your rice. You always have to fluff your rice. Just give it a good fluff. And I like my minute rice to sit for a good half an hour. I know it says minute rice and it says like 5 minutes, but no. I like to give minute rice at least a half an hour. That's just me. And I don't mind minute rice. We don't mind minute rice, so. Okay, so you've got a pile of, so just put whatever amount of rice you want to put on there. And then just put some of the chicken casserole on there. And then we have cilantro, we have tomatoes, you know, all the Dalton basics for tacos. And shredded lettuce. So I would just put a little shredded lettuce on top, just like that. And just build it just like a taco, okay? Just however you want. A little green onion. We love green onions at our house. And we love cilantro. So that's how we would eat it. But like I said, no, I don't think I want sour cream because there's sour cream in there.
Oh.
So, but anyway, you guys, look how pretty that is. And it's so good, so easy, and you can make it for dinner any night of the week. It's super simple. And yeah, we're gonna let Todd do the honors and try my Dorito casserole that I made tonight. See if it's as good as always. See if, and if you might, I probably should have tasted it before I put it in, before I cooked the chicken to see if it had enough salt. But you could always add a little more salt.
No, it's good.
Is that good?
It's good without the salt. The cilantro, gives a little.
So I'm gonna try a little taste too.
Angry.
If I can
Crunchy
get some
crunch.
in there.
Oh, it's delicious, you guys.
Maybe a little salsa, whatever you like on there. But the chips, they stay crunchy. And it's just super, super good. Yeah, it's a super, super winner.
You guys put the toppings on the what? My mom said we missed avocados. Somebody said olives.
Oh yeah, avocados, olives. You
put
guys
it all on, and then sticky rice too. Kim says sticky rice.
Oh, sticky rice. And you guys make any kind of rice you want. I mean, I took 2 shortcuts today just because I was super busy and running out of time. So that's why I did minute rice and the rotisserie chicken. But by all means, make whatever rice your family likes. Cook your chicken. If you have leftover chicken, it just doesn't matter. This is just what I did tonight. So, hey,
Thanks for hanging, everybody.
Doing what I love. Bye.
Love you guys.
See ya.